Hello, fellow classmates. This is Tamron Cox here, and today I want to talk about different aspects of the Gypsy culture. Let me ask you this first. What is the first thought that pops into your mind when you hear the word Gypsy? It may be scarf fortune tellers with long fingernails and all the jewelry and all the makeup with their crystal ball telling you your fortune, or tarot card readers at carnivals, or it may even be outsiders. Roma, which is another name for gypsies, is a very colorful culture. On the TLC website, in an article, author McManus lets the readers know that gypsies have been persecuted for much of their existence. They have been discriminated against, and they do not trust outsiders. You may think, well, who is outsiders, Tamron? Outsiders are us, society, you and me. In today's world, gypsies are surfacing like never before, especially in America and Great Britain. You may have seen gypsies on television shows such as Gypsy Sisters or My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. Today, I want to inform you guys on different aspects of the gypsy culture and how they're different from my culture, and you may can pinpoint some differences between your culture and the gypsy culture. Despite what you all may think or what you all may have heard, gypsies are real, and they are real life people, and they are a real culture. So today I want to talk about how the gypsy parents still perform arranged marriages for their children. Also, I will be discussing how the teenagers get married. Teenagers. Gypsy children usually get married in their mid to late teens. Also, I will be touching on how education is not really at the forefront of the gypsy culture. So let's get started. Gypsies the parents usually arrange the marriages. The girl and the guy may not know each other, but if the parents see fit, both on the mother's side and the father's side, see fit for the daughter and the son to get married, then they will arrange for them to get married. And also, I found out in the article on the TLC website by author McManus, I also found out that usually when they do get married, the wife moves in with the husband's family, and she partakes in the family's business. And also, one very interesting factor is that they do not move out until about 2 years or until the first baby is born. Wow, that is so different from my culture. And also, they get married at a very young age. So, you have arranged marriages and you have young age. You have teenagers getting married and they're arranged. Is very, very different from my culture. But they get married between the ages of 15 and 19. And you may have seen so many shows on the TLC network or the BBC America, and you may have seen My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. So right now I want to show you guys my visual aid. And my visual aid is a PowerPoint presentation of pictures showing gypsy weddings. And if you haven't seen any of the shows, I just, wanted to let you in on a little insight. They are very extravagant and big. You may think you had a big extravagant wedding. I may think the same thing too. But when you see these pictures, you will know that they are a very colorful culture and they love to dress up. So here's the PowerPoint I will be showing you guys. And it's called Gypsy Weddings Through Photos. Here is the first picture, and this is the bride with her bridesmaids. The second picture looks like a bride on this side And maybe she changed clothes at her reception, but it's the same girl. And you can see the big poofy dress. Very extravagant. This is also another bride with her wedding party and her mother and father. You see her train is very, very long. And also, the last picture is a bride. Her dress is so big, looks like they had to stuff her in the limousine. But that just goes to show you some of the extravagance in Gypsy weddings. Also, I wanted to touch bases with you about the education. Like, education is very, very important in my culture. It's not very important to the Gypsies. And what I mean by that is education is usually passed down from the family, from the parents, and the community. They usually learn the basics, which is reading and writing from schools. And Bowers lets me know all about that in his article that he had wrote about travelers and the Gypsies. And he goes on by saying that some of them are discriminated against, even if they do go to school. You know, they stop at maybe like the 5th grade. And in some parts of Europe, the Gypsies are discriminated against because of who they are. And they have been bullied. And they have been bullied by teachers and students. Been called names and discriminated against also. So that may be one reason why they don't like going to school. But another reason is, and the main reason is, that Gypsies, they don't mix well with outsiders, with society. They do not want us polluting their children's minds. So they decide to just keep them home, and they will teach them and homeschool them and teach them the basics. And also, most teenage girls have to stay home anyway. They have to stay home to cook, to clean, and to take care of their siblings. And you can also see that on some of the television shows that's on BBC America and TLC about Gypsies. And as far as the teenage boys, they're more so working in the family business, or they have a job somewhere. So what they learn education-wise is from the community, is from work. They learn work ethics. The girls learn ethics about being a good wife and things like that. So education, unlike in my culture, is not at the forefront with the Gypsy culture. Also, you may have heard about Gypsies being called travelers. Well, some of them are called travelers because they do travel. Some of them travel in caravans around Europe. And some of them have been discriminated against. And some towns in Europe do not accept Gypsies because of who they are. They have been known to shut down the RV parks. They have been known to write them notices telling them that they have to leave. So that's why they're known for traveling. But I also wanted to let you know that all Gypsies do not travel in caravans. Some of them live in houses too, especially here in America. Some of them live in houses. So I just wanted to let you know that, because I know that some people may think that Gypsies travel from, place to place and everything, which some of them do, but also some of them stay in permanent residences, and some of them stay in temporary caravans, and they travel all across the area of Europe mostly. So today, my purpose was to inform you guys about different aspects of the Gypsy community. Hopefully today you've got a gist of what the Gypsies are all about. And it may have even piqued your curiosity to go on the TLC website and go on BBC America website and look up more about the Gypsies. And you may want to watch the Gypsy Sisters and American Gypsies and things like that to, take a peek into what their culture is about. So I hope that you grab some great information about the Gypsy culture, and you may have even pinpointed some things that are different from yours. I know I have pinpointed some things that were different from mine. And I thank you for listening, and I thank you for your time.